Hello, Fredak here. Fred ACC, all one word. Alrighty, it is Monday, August the 18th. We've got multiple postings. Why do we have multiple postings? Well, I'll tell you why. First up, I want to thank you all for being here, and I hope you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you don't advance your knowledge base. Alrighty, so it is about 1 p.m. East Coast time. Today, this is about real estate. Why is it important to be posting about real estate? Because I think that this could easily be the next huge opportunity after we load our pockets with wealth on the XRP. Multiple postings. First up, I want to thank you all for being here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day out there. And hopefully you'll subscribe. If you don't subscribe, knowledge is power, and you don't learn anything. Like I've said, it's only the ideas swirling around in my head. This is not financial advice. No. If it makes sense, SENSE, CENTS, great. The real estate collapse. I'm going to try to detail why the real estate is in the third or fourth inning of a huge collapse that's coming. First up, I'd like to say that if you go back and you look at the Fredak postings back in October of 2024, I posted generational wealth. It's there to be seen. Thousands stopped in to look at it. Hopefully some people acted on it and they picked up some XRPs. It was around 52 cents. Now it's at $3, $2.99. It's been higher. I think it's going to go a lot higher. I've posted many postings on here. If you don't subscribe, and you won't be able to find them. You won't see what's new from Fredak. And I also took a peek at my expansive wealth from YouTube. I think I'm up to like, I think it's 72 cents or something like that. Well, it comes to about a half a penny an hour for the time that I've put into posting on here. So, okay, you look at my postings from then till now. You look at the ones in July, some of them I started to post the prices. XRP at $2.06, XRP at $2.30. Then in July, it surges over $3. Thing keeps going higher and higher. Yeah, it has dips and waves to it. It's understandable. Things always do. There's always a yin and the yang to it. But I've posted many different reasons on why I think it's going to go a whole lot higher. Nothing is guaranteed, of course, but if you take the opportunity to subscribe and look at the postings, you're going to see why Fredak has got these things going on. Hold on a moment. Alrighty. So let's see, we had the January 14th posting of the U.S. financial crisis. That could be one of the most prolific postings ever on YouTube, if it comes to fruition. I'm actually surprised that it hasn't, but I think that it will. It would be in Ripple, the parent company of XRP's, best interest to gift 15, 18, 22 billion of their XRPs to the U.S. government. That brings them on as a partner, if you think about it. But let's get back to today's topic, which is the real estate collapse. Okay, so I've posted about this, and others are jumping on board with it too. And Fredak does not come on here and tell you what you want to hear. No. I tell you what I actually think, for the good and the bad of it. And there are multiple postings today. Why am I posting about real estate? Because I think that might become the place to further and spread the wealth shortly down the road. Not right now, because the downturn is in the midst of happening, and I'm going to explain to you what I think. Just the idea swirling around in Fredak's head. If it's garbage in, garbage out. If it makes sense, SENSE, CENTS, you absorb a little bit of it. So there's always boom and bust, and I've posted this many times on here on some of my different postings. Waves, boom and bust, boom and bust. When you're having the boom going on, things are rising, Everybody wants to be a speculator. Okay, so the speculators got their hands in on this stuff in the real estate world. Let's just say you buy something, it's overpriced, possibly. You buy it at $800,000. You figure I'll flip it and make $100,000. Sounds pretty good, in theory. Then the reality sets in when you're trying to sell it. You're in a downturn to the market. And you lower the price down to, from $899 down to $869. Then you lower it down to $829. Well, the high water level mark is at $800,000, where the person purchased it at $799,000. Plus you got fees for this, that, and the other different things. What I'm noticing is that you're hitting a lot of bumps in the road of the speculators and / the individuals that do not want to accept the reality that they might get burned a little. So the longer they wait, the more this exacerbates the real estate problem, this whole conundrum. Plus you have so much stuff going on, people that shouldn't be buying things, that are over leveraged. They bought an ARM mortgage, ARM, which is an adjustable rate mortgage, which means it's going to, every certain time frame, it's going to adjust. And if the prices start going higher, it's going to get really ugly. It's already getting ugly now. Because the bottom line of the real estate world is that things got so overinflated, and everybody wants out at a nice fat profit. I don't blame them. That's capitalism at its best. Well, capitalism at its best is always going to find the high level watermark. Take any item, jet ski, pool table, whatever it might be, used car, house, whatever. If it's priced at the right price, it'll sell before the sun sets today. Just tell me any particular item, and my question would be, how long is it for sale? 17 days. Okay, I'm sure people have looked at the pool table or the jet ski or whatever it might be. It's probably overpriced. 47 days, definitely, it's overpriced. Without a doubt. So, the point that I'm making about all of this is about the real estate collapse that is coming. And you can see the writing on the wall. The commercial real estate market is hurting. You look at the price of REITs, and if you're really not that sure, all you got to do is take a peek at the different home builders. Lennar, Pulte, look at their stock prices. The stock market knows. They're projecting forward 6 months out what's going to be going on. When you see the prices going down on those, on the big name builders, they're kind of giving you the warning that something is up. There's a canary in the coal mines. Hope you subscribe. Check out my other postings. Don't miss out on FredAC. Hopefully many of you are on board with the XRPs. And at a certain point, we're going to start to make a shift over, but not yet. It's way too early for that. Way too early. Alrighty, may all your days be winning ones. I want to thank you for stopping by.